All right, caution lights go down. Field set and ready to go. Off of turn number 4. Emmitsburg Collision Center, green flag in the air. We're underway. It's gonna be Wahoo around the outside. Jake Masters. Jake break. He left the Jake break at home. It's all wide open. The 11 of Jake Masters, your leader, Albertson. Now in a battle with Tim Rupp, Devin Tripp, and Kelly Shryock. Albertson up there in the fluff. Gonna see the 3 of Shryock go around. Albertson parking the planter. So we come on out and race tonight. Sitting back there in the number 4 spot, but it is Masters, Rupp, Shryock, and now Tripp, your top 4. Center on down to turn number 1 and 2, and now down the back straight away to the west end of 3 and 4. Gonna be that 11 of Jake Masters out of Grettinger, your race leader. Shryock, followed by Rupp. Then it is now Derek Green in the 32 car to the inside of Devin Tripp. Oh, Little Dynamite working her down there. Wahoo to the bottom. Still Jake Masters, your leader in the 11. Field of Burn, the west side of the racetrack. The 11 of Masters, your leader. Followed by the 3 of Shryock, the 33 of Rupp, the 32 of Green. Those are your top 4 redraw cars. Tripp and Albertson. Albertson, the 3, the TNT 2 of Tripp back there working. Green hot in the air and just 2 to go. Gonna be that 11 of Jake Masters out of Grettinger. Got Kelly Shryock clicking the heels, trying to take her home. He'll go to the top of the racetrack. White flag's out, 1 to go. Shryock there in the heels on the 11 of Masters, and it's Shryock, Rupp, and Derek Green, your top 4. Into 3, off of 4. Derek Green troubles off the back straightaway. It'll be Masters, Shryock, Rupp, and Mike Albertson. Gonna roll into that 4th and final redraw spot. So Jake Masters picking up the heat race win. Row number 3 to the inside is a 17 of Trevor Holm out of Chandler, Minnesota, and Tom Hagedorn from Spencer, the 1H. Final 3 starters, going to see McKean Jennings out of Whittemore, the 715, the 14W, David Wickman out of Emmitsburg, and from Paulina, Carter Evans, the 154E. Heat race number 2 of 3 for your Mr. B's Flooring IMCA Stock Cars. Back to an Emmitsburg Collision, green flag. Oh, hang on! Look out! Got him stacked up, cracked up. Yellow's out. You saw the 11S of Arnsdorf got crossed up. And then Trevor Holm and Dave Wickman nowheres to go. And around they went down there. So we'll rack them, stack them, take them back from the top. Replay for those of you watching at home. You see the tilt-a-whirl starts. Trevor Holmes goes, I didn't buy any tickets for this. And Wickman goes, yeah, but I got some bumper car tickets and I'm going to use them up here tonight. So tough break down there. Caution going to be charged to the 11 of Todd Arnsdorf. So he'll go to the back. That'll move Larson to the inside of row number 1. Looking for the green flag. It is back up and we're underway. They'll hurry and scurry off at 2 and down the back straightaway. It's going to be Jeffrey Larson, your race leader. Oh boy, Trevor Holm got her up off the back straightaway. Going to be Larson, Ekblad, McKean, Jennings, and Connor Vanderweerd. Vanderweerd doing double duty this season in a sport mod and a stock car. Whoa, hang on, Wickman got crossed up. Hagedorn nowhere to go. See if Wickman can get her moving. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Will stay green. Daniel Ekblad up there dusting off the top shelf for Daddy. That's the good stuff. McCain Jennings will get a run to the bottom side this year, race for the number 2 spot. Ekblad up on the top, Jennings on the bottom, Vanderweerd laying in the weeds waiting for something to happen. Jeffrey Larson says, I ain't got a mirror so I can't see the fun behind me, so I'm going to stay up here all by myself. As Larson, your race leader, making the big move to Reading, Minnesota. Pound the Cush down in 3 and 4. Let her eat to 1 and 2. Make it technical on the bottom in 1 and 2. McCain Jennings going to drive the car around the tires on the bottom. Jennings downstairs. Ekblad on the outside. Field will scurry the back straightaway. Still going to be Larson, followed by Jennings, Ekblad, and Connor Vanderweerd. Jeffrey Larson, your leader. Larson, Jennings, Ekblad, and Vanderweerd, your top number 4 runners. Vanderweerd, Ekblad, Jennings, that's 4, 3, 2, and 1. With 1 lap to go for the Farmers Savings Bank Fostoria white flag is Jeffrey Larson. Larson with a beautiful spray paint on the 7L car. That's all you need. She ain't got to be pretty to be fast, but she's sold to a heat race win. Big iron checkers for Jeffrey Larson, McCain Jennings, Daniel Ekblad, and Connor Vanderweerd. Looking for the green flag off of turn number 4. It's up, it's out. Here we go. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be Austin Brands to the race lead. Jason Fisher out of late field on the outside. And here comes Fett. That's Colby on the bottom. Colby going to be doing a sport mod in the stock car this year. Down into turn number 1 and 2 they go. It's Austin Brands, your leader, followed by Fisher, Fett. Now the battle there. Here comes Travis Hatcher, the 13, and the 33 of Matthias Lux. Lux up on the outside, down around the bottom. Here comes Sobbing. Oh, crazy 99, Jesse Sobbing down around the bottom side of Feldman. Donovan Smith marred back there deep in the field. Meanwhile, Matthias Lux, oh, Jesse Sobbing had that thing all wango tango. Levi Feldman, what a whale of a job by not working him around. It's Hatcher and Lux, the 33M and the 13H side by side. Down the back straightaway, and Dynamite's coming. Donovan Smith right back there as they thunder the front straightaway. Hatcher, Lux, now Smith there. Donovan Smith up to the number 5 spot. He's got to be 4 to start 12th or better tonight. Working on into turn number 3 and 4. Hatcher up to the top side. Driver out of Honey Creek, Iowa, sits in that 4th and final redraw spot. Working off a 2 and out of back straightaway, it's still Brands, followed by Fisher, Fett, and Hatcher, your top 4. Green high, 2 to go. White flag coming, Farmer Saving Bank, Fostoria, 1 lap to go. Austin Brands out of Boynton, Iowa, your race leader. Brands on out front, hauling the mail down the back straightaway. Off at turn 4, give me 1, give me 2, give me 3, and sold! Big Iron Checkers to the 17. X of Austin Brands. It'll be Fisher, Fett, and Hatcher, your top 4. Your Mr. B's Flooring, IMCA Stock Car, Maine. They'll make their way up at turn number 4. We'll look for a legend here at Clay County. The green's up. We're underway. Field to work on down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Jeffrey Larson out of Reading, Minnesota to the race lead. Watch McCain Jennings on the bottom side. Mike Albertson back there in the 3Z as we race on down into turn number 3 and 4. To the top side is that 13 and Travis Hatcher out of Honey Creek as we throw them 2 and 3 wide down here to lap number 1. Larson, your leader. Fett gonna go to the top side. I tell you, man, you get a couple cars up on that top where they just laid that water and you dust the top shelf off and you're gonna see a whale of a job around the outside, and that's what they're gonna do down at 1 and 2. 3 and 4 we go. Working the top, working the bottom, working the midside. Albertson back there with Masters in the 11 car. Jake Masters having some issues. They were 4 wide down the front straightaway. Tim Rupp lays the 33 to the 3. He'll get on around him. Vanderweer's got the 11 of Masters. What a battle. You've got him 3 deep off of 4 for second. Gonna be Jennings, Fett, Hatcher, 2, 3, and 4. Vanderweer to lay it on in there. Tim Rupp. Here comes a 3 of Kelly Shryock. Deep in the field. That's where your race is at. Masters, now you see the 33 of Rupp to the bottom of Vanderweer. Down the front straightaway we go. Shryock back there with Brands, Albertson, and Ekblad. 2 by 2, Larson gone on this one. Jennings followed by Fett, then Hatcher, then Masters. Jake Masters to the top in the 00, the red and black 13H of Hatcher on the bottom. Side by side, down the front straightaway. Stock cars doing stock car things in Northwest Iowa. I don't care where you go. In California, Spencer, Boone, Marshalltown, Minnesota, I don't care where we sanction them. They put on a show. Stock cars down into turn number 1. Oh boy, Fett ruffled the rear of the 517 and Jennings. Stock Cars down in there. You're going to see him go back 3 deep. Time to sell it cheap for the number 2 spot. Down the front straightaway. Jennings on the outside. The middle is Fett. The 11 of Masters on the bottom. Fett right there. Let the car slide. Now Masters sees the door come open. Got him. Cracked the whip on the 11. Jake Masters into the number 2 spot. Jennings and Fett 3 and 4. Now here comes the 3 of Kelly Shryock. Shryock fresh off a $5,000 win in Marshalltown Friday night. Working his way. Of course, right now this is $750 to win for Larson. It is a B&B Racing Chassis All-Star Qualifier race. Win tonight. Kelly Shryock, by his 5,000 win on Friday, has locked himself into that event. Doesn't even have to qualify. Down the back straightaway, it's still going to be Larson, followed by Masters, then Jennings, then the 0 of Fett, the 3 of Shryock. That's your top 5 as they work the field around. Shryock now going to look to the inside of Fett. 0 Colby Fett. As we are just shy of the halfway mark, Shryock is going to roll the bottom. Fett to the outside. Fett's going to hold him at bay. Colby Fett, Kelly Shryock, like we said, they'll dust that top of turn 1 and 2 off. He'll diamond it down the back straightaway. Larson is in lap traffic. And look at this, the eye chart, the speed chart doesn't lie. Here we go for the lead. Jake Masters is coming. Turn 1 we go. Masters on the outside. Jake Masters on the top. Larson on the bottom. Lap cars there. Crack them down. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Larson to the top. Jake Masters is right there with them. Off of 4. Traffic is coming. Larson still your leader. He'll go to the bottom. Jake Masters is going to rip the lip. Watch him off of 2 and down the back straightaway. It is Masters 7, come 11. Not the game of craps you want right now if you're leading. Into turn number 3 and 4, it's still going to be Larson up on the outside. To the bottom is Masters. It's wheel to wheel here at the Clay County Fair. Down into turn 1 and 2, Masters back from the outside like 2 trailer park girls. Hustles them up there, working the magic. Masters is here. Into turn number 3 and 4, you've got a new leader. Jake Masters at the wall hard. Masters in the fence. Troubles. Oh no! Jake Masters had the lead, gave it away. Caution is on the racetrack. Oh! Jake Masters got that top side rolling in that 11 car. And Jeffrey Larson was a sitting duck for you guys watching at home. We'll see what happens here. Masters gets in there, just misses his mark, lays the tail, brings it around, slaps the right front off the wall, and tough break as he had just taken the lead. We'll get one more look at it for you folks watching at home on Advantage and IMCA TV. He carried so much speed getting into turn number 3 that just could not get the car woed up in time before he got into that outside retaining wall in turn number 3. Jeffrey Larson, though, says, I'll take it. I'm okay with it. It is his to give away. The rest of them have come to play to see what can happen. Into turn 3 and 4, nice and easy. Looking for the Emmetsburg collision, green flag. Larson sets the pace. They come to the start zone. The tires in we go. Green flag. We're 3 wide down the front straightaway. What a run by Timmy Rupp. Look at little Timmy Rupp. Here comes Jennings. Colby Fett. Oh, doctor. Colby Fett round the outside to the lead. Colby Fett down there working the high line. Looking handsome. 5 to go. Colby Fett gonna roll the top. Larson Larson was the sitting duck on the restart. Shryock and Rupp working there with Jennings Brands. Austin Brands right there as they work off of turn number 4. Gonna see him down the front straightaway. Colby Fett is just like a duck, and that race car is water. Doesn't matter if it's a sport mod or stock car. He has taken a liking to it. Got Matthias Lux around in turn number 4. We'll see if things can stay going. Lux still around, still around, still around. Axaholic caution flag back on the racetrack. Matthias Lux over there in the Van Steel number 33 M car around as the Axaholic axe throwing. Caution light is back on. Fett, Larson, Rupp, Jennings, and Shryock. What a field you've got behind you in that 00 car. Into turn number 3 and 4, looking for the green flag, this time down the boulevard. It's up, it's out, just a few laps remaining in this one. Colby Fett gone. He'll dive to the bottom of the racetrack. That's going to open the top for Rupp. Now here comes Kelly Shryock. Oh, we drove one off the top of 1 and 2, buddy. Keep her moving, just get back on the throttle and let's go. They'll work on down the front straightaway. Fett there, your leader. Down the front straightaway, caution's out, caution's out. I believe that is the 11S machine of Todd Arnsdorf. Arnsdorf there, now he comes back on the racetrack. So we'll take this one back. Not sure if they scored the lap. Just as Masters made that lead change down into 3, piled her in the fence, didn't get that lap scored, so does not get credit of leading a lap. So 2 drivers. The only 2 that have led laps are Colby Fett and Jeffrey Larson. And both of them still want to be the only 2, but they want to switch it up. Off of turn number 4 we go. Green flag is out. We'll race him on down. Fett going to roll back to the bottom of the racetrack. Look at Derek Green go to the top. Derek Green says it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. And here comes the 32. Shryock off the back straightaway. He'll blend back in. Oh boy, look at this. 2 to go. Colby Fett, Timmy Rupp, Larson and Green. Down the back straightaway, Colby Fett. Going to be looking at the white flag. No, yellow. Axaholic axe throwing. Caution flag out for the 154E of Carter Evans. And this one is going green, white, checkered. Caution lights have gone out. Can Colby Fett hang on for 2 laps to pick up his first win in his first night in an IMCA stock car? Here we go. Green's up, we're racing. Colby Fett gonna lay it down at the bottom of the racetrack. They'll work down into turn number 1 and 2. Fett's gonna let the front car slide up. Here comes Timmy Rupp. Rupp's coming, Derek Green. Oh, Jeffrey Larson gets hustled off the back straightaway. Colby Fett, here comes Jesse Saubing. Battle for the lead. Tim Rupp in the 33, the 00 of Fett. They'll work off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Side by side, here comes little Timmy Rupp. Yellow, yellow, Jeffrey Larson. What was that? Jeffrey Larson had went off of the racetrack and came back on, bringing out the caution. Larson, I believe, not happy with Shryock. But all I'm going to say is if this is what causes Colby Fett his first ever stock car win. Oh, I hate to see this. So he'll go to the back for sure. He was the yellow. I mean, I get being mad and upset, but Larson is going to get black flagged for that move. Now he's going to stop and want to discuss it. But the long and short of it is he was off. So here's where it comes in. He had actually, Larson had actually exited the racetrack and then came back on, which if you exit the racetrack, you can't come back on. So that would be the call on this one, is he exited the racetrack, came back on, and then brought the caution out. So two wrongs don't make it right. We'll see what happened here as Larson got a run to the outside. Shryock, and you know, at this point, Shryock doesn't know he's there till right there. I mean, Shryock has no idea. There's no mirrors in these race cars. There's no spotters. I mean, the 3-car had no clue he was there until he made the contact, which sent the 7L off the racetrack. Like we said, it's not something you want to see. It's not something you want to have happen, but it did, and that's the way it is. Caution lights are off. It's overtime. Green, white, checkered. Colby Fett, your leader. The drama continues. We go back to the green. Kelly Shryock round the outside. Down the back straightaway. Fett's got a good run. He'll work him on down into turn number 3 and 4. Kelly Shryock up on top. Colby Fett on the bottom. Down the front straightaway. White's out, 1 to go. Fett's going to run it up the hill. Shryock not got to run. Here comes Timmy Rupp. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Off of 4. Twin checkers. Big iron sold. Winner, Colby Fett. Rupp, Shryock, green brands and sobbing. Wow. So Colby Fett, first win on the first night in the car. Tire Demon by Love Tap, balance speed. And they out of the car, how about it for Colby Fett? Colby, they say the first one gets the congratulations from car owner Mike. Okay, they say the first one is always the hardest, but this first one for you was the longest. What is going through your mind the last 25 minutes for the last 3 laps?
Is this really happening? Holy crap, I cannot believe it. First night, full night in a stock car. I raced once, but I was on strict orders to take her easy. But we didn't do that tonight, apparently. Thank you so much, Jerry.
Walk us through that one. You found that top on that restart with about 7 to go, and you made that run in there. But then, you know, the yellow comes out, and some things happen, and here's this 3-car just rolling around there, and then he was 33, and then here comes 32. Anybody in that top 10 and I could have won a Super Nationals feature, and you did exactly what you had to do, and you just did what you did.
I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm not gonna know how this happened. I mean, Mike Howland and I were talking, and all the off season, and I mean, all these guys building the car, I made a big post on all the people that really helped, but I mean, it's just, to do this in front of this field of cars, it's like the melting pot of all classes, and everybody comes to it, and I just can't believe I got number 1 already.
Well, that makes all of us. I mean, we know you're a great driver, but it takes a lot of great people. Like you said, Mike said, hey, why don't you drive this thing? But you got all your buddies, you got all the family here helping you. Who got you this win tonight?
Oh, everybody that helps. Pit crew's big because we're trying to take on 2 classes this year, and I've been really nervous about it going in, but this makes it really easy. And lost a close one to my brother in Norfolk at a track we've never been to, and it's a dream come true, and I have everybody on this car and everybody to thank for this, all the fans. I can't believe we did it again.
Colby, congratulations. Nice job.
Thanks so much, Jerry.
How about a race fans? First night, first win, Colby Fett.